Hi, my name's Bryce. Welcome back to VHS Play. We are... Right, I'm over here. We are playing... we're playing Legend of Dragoon and recording it all on VHS. Last time, I forgot that I went this far north. We escaped north, and hey, we're now in north of Serdio. And, well, hey, it's time to enter this limestone cave, so let's go. I forgot I had gone up to the cave, so I was expecting to be on the very south end of this map, and it completely threw me off, being somewhere else. It's like, wait, hold on, what's with my save? Everything's fine, as it turns out. And in fact, here's a box. Ooh boy, a detonate rock. That sounds like it's going to explode. I'm not sure how I feel about this sort order, actually. It was like by character, and now it is by type. Anyway, detonate rock. Detonates and attacks all. Neat. It is not a multiplier, though I can just use this. Hooray. Don't have to hurt my poor wrist. I said it before, but I'll say it again. I do appreciate that there is like an encounter, like, timing on it. On whatever. The little triangle above my head on the world map that shows me that an encounter is coming soon. This is the same fight music. Did I just like make up that there was different fight music before? Probably did. Anyway, this bat is screaming versus an ugly balloon. I've played Pokemon. I know to be annoyed with Zubats. I will say again, I am concerned about Shona not having additional skills. It's a shame because I'm starting to like her. It's like I'm purposely trying to not get attached to this character. Oh, hey. Well, that worked. Yes, I have control. Alright. Water slide ahoy. Oh boy. A new sword. I am not a fan of this equipment menu. Okay, so I do like that the stats are all over there and they're like pretty nice and clear in terms of like stuff going up. Wow, that is numbers wise, that is like 5 attack is significant. That is not quite, it's not quite double. It's like, I don't know, 0.3 words, math stuff, but it is drastically better than my broadsword. Let me make a random reference to a random UK commercial of a random old game. Anyway, but yeah, just the... It's more of like how you go about equipping things. Like you only have access to the here's the stuff you don't have equipped section of that screen. And it just feels really weird. Hello, goop people. Slime throwing, no! Yeah, that's a little bit better. Oh no, you can't. You can't attack whatever that slime stuff did. I do really like the design of these slimes though. That's was a neat model, and like the I'm curious how they're what they're doing here, because it's like it's probably just like an animated texture. Good thing they were almost dead, because I totally missed that. Like it's probably just like an animated texture with like these little like bright bits for highlights, but it looks really good. Stepping stones. Shauna, be careful not to slip. Okay. Weird that you call out just Shauna. Mighty purifier. There we go. Levitts! Dirt Levitts! Whoa. This is the second time you saved my life. Oh, I was just around. Even though that was the case, I was lucky you were around, Dart. It'll be a long relationship we will have. Yep, that's right. Excuse me, you guys? Don't leave me like that. Alright. More mazes. Hello, shiny fireflies? These are rock fireflies. Oh, you know a lot. Well, I used to be saved by these a lot. Me too. In particular, the ones close to the battlefield were helpful. Excuse me, don't just chat among yourselves and leave me out. Tell me what they are. Oh. Oh boy. The light from the rock firefly has a healing power. Well, Shauna learned at least one thing. Well, well. I know something you don't too, Dart. What is that? I'm not telling. Well, you have been away from each other for 5 years. It's natural to not know about each other. Wait, my mom and I aren't like that. Every time I go back to Bales, she welcomes me with the same smile. What? Did I say something wrong? Let's get going. Your mother is waiting for you in Bale, right? Yeah. Cool. So, healed? Yeah. Angel's Prayer. And more burnout. Plenty of that going around. Man, I really just want the camera to get closer to the slime. I really like their design is real good. It's real strong.
Yes. Yes. Go. Volcano.
All right. Apparently, balloons will just run away. There was another exit out of that last room. Do I care enough to go back?
Yes. Go. Volcano. Spinning cane.
It has been a bit since you've gotten to attack lab. It's
Yes. Go. Volcano.
why are there so many exits? 2 rooms. It's rude. Oh, hey, you're new.
Yes. Go. Volcano. Spinning cane. Yes.
That was super early. Wow. Good job, me. You know, you actually hit pretty hard.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
feel like that thing's going to cause trouble later. Eh. Curse you, changing camera angles. I don't remember if I bought one of those things as essentially repel from Pokemon, but it sure is starting to seem like a good idea to keep those on hand. But at the same time, I could use the experience. I'm pretty sure leveling has been really slow. And I'm realizing something else about this combat system is like it does have the sense of like what if everybody got to do like their cool attacks every turn? I don't know, that feels like kind of the basis of this idea.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Shauna, you have been in better health.
Spinning pain. Yes. Go. Spinning pain. Yes. Go. Volcano.
Okay, so there's something to be said about RPGs. Like, in terms of like eras of RPGs, in particular JRPGs, Western RPGs kind of started trying to do their own thing, but we'll ignore them for now. Anyway, JRPGs were always like trying to do their own thing. It's going to take me where I want to go. Yes. Sparknet. Oh boy. Got it. A poison guard. That you're going to be equipment, aren't you? Yes. You know what? You do not have much health. Let's get you something. Okay, so RPGs in general, like basically your JRPGs range from well, we're going to start with just like Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy as the starting point, because that is what most people seem to think of as like the starting point, and like And then we go back to Western RPGs, kind of starting certain things with like wizardry, but semantics. Anyway, JRPGs, for sake of this topic of conversation moving forward, we're starting at Dragon Quest moving forward. So you have your Dragon Quest and your Final Fantasy, which are, you know, turn-based. They're turn-based RPGs. And like a lot of that also boils down to so much of this comes out of Dungeons and Dragons and, you know, all of those, which spring from, you know, old tabletop war games and all of that other stuff. Essentially, it's all, you know, if we keep tracing this back, we end up with like, what is it? Semet? I don't remember. Anyway, I'm getting lost in going back in history. The point is, we were happy with our JRPGs being turn-based for a long time, but like, we started seeing variations on the format, which, for me personally, like the first major variation, I feel like, was what was it? Super Mario RPG. Like, it took the turn-based thing, but then added like the timed hits. And I don't know if that showed up earlier than that, but it was one of those, like, it was, for me, the first game that I encountered that sort of thing in, where there's, like, it's still turn-based, but it has this concept of, like, something more active to do than just, like, waiting your turn, hitting attack, and hitting a button. And I've talked previously about I'm going to say Dragon Warrior, even though I was also saying Dragon Quest earlier. Again, Dragon Warrior 3 speaks to a very specific release, copy version of the game, etc. Dragon Warrior 3 being the US Nintendo Entertainment System release of Dragon Quest 3 that has, like, there's all sorts of random specific variation stuff of why I refuse to call that Dragon Quest 3 when talking about this game, because it is, like, it is so much its own version of things. For small reasons. Anyway, semantics aside, like, that was really poor. What I find really interesting about Dragon Warrior 3 is that, and this would also apply to Dragon Quest 3, whatever, is that a lot of RPGs, you kind of hit a point where you can just kind of mash attack or whatever, and everything's fine. Oh, hey, we actually got items. Neat. And to some extent, that's fine. Like, on one level, yeah, it's kind of, oh ho hum, I'm just hitting attack, boo-hoo, I don't have anything interesting to do during combat, or just like, this is the uninteresting part of random, you know, random encounters. In Dragon Warrior and probably Dragon Quest 3, again, versioning nonsense. It is all nonsense, that's all there is to say about it. Body purifier. A bandana? That sounds like it's going to be a helmet for Dart. It is not. You can wear a bandana instead of a Saleh. Oh, you already have a bandana. Well, what's the point? Like, why? Just why? Alright, cool. Anyway, the point is, Dragon Warrior 3, the combat system never really lets you have that. Yep, here we go. Story's happening. There's something there. I'm not sure if it's a stylistic choice or just like the way localization rolled, but they seem to not be using contractions at all, and it feels weird. Anyway, could that be the much talked about guardian of the cave? Shauna, step back. Thank you, Shauna. Step back. No, I will step forward. Don't worry about me. I can help. It's coming. Oh boy, that's a large one. Again, with like the close-ups in the boss fight. Very nice. What are we dealing with? You are Earth? I don't think I have anything wind flavored. Thunder is untyped, essentially, but it's not untyped because untyped is a different type. Eh. Ouroboros. Right. Not too shabby, not at all. Jeez, okay. Anyway, I've talked about this before. I don't remember when. It was probably Parasite Eve, I feel like. But Dragon Warrior 3, there is the whole thing about the way the combat system works and builds up is like you have enemies are split by groups, and you attack a group of enemies instead of a specific enemy, and that hurt a lot. Yeah, I missed the last hit. Dang. And it makes it to where, like, in order to fight efficiently, means that it's often better for you to... Why are you picking on Shauna? Stop it. Aha, joke's on you. Shauna cannot be hit by poison. Well, that's interesting. Okay, yeah. Neat. I can't hit it, it's too high. But like just the way that combat system is set up, it makes it to where it's like the most efficient way to deal with enemies is to always like take kind of a tactical approach of targeting stuff. So like even fights that are easy and you will, you know, you will come out victorious, and like you can go for a one-turn victory by specifically by like actually thinking about what you're doing and planning accordingly. So there's always like something of interest, like even though it's a turn-based system and even though it has random encounters, there's always like a little bit of thought, like even in the most simple of encounters, there's always a little bit of thought that you can put into things to make things into the fights and how you do your targeting to make things go more quickly.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
And then you have things like Final Fantasy VI, where certain... Oh, hey, he's a little neat. Great. Things like Final Fantasy VI, where you have stuff like the Blitz input, and you start getting into like some of that more active input stuff. And like even Final Fantasy eventually evolved to have the active time battle system, where you need to make, like, it's not strictly well, it's still turn-based, but it's like it's not strict turn-based, where like this is strict turn-based, where I can sit here on this menu and nothing is going to happen. The active time battle system added in the ability, like the whole thing where it's just like, no, actually you need to menu more quickly, or if you don't want to menu super quickly, you can like go sit in the magic menu for a bunch of games, at least 5 and onward. Yep, sure, Dart gets to take the kill. Oh, we did it! Now let's get on our way to Endel's castle. Shauna? And this is where Shauna gets bitten by the snake, and then we don't get Shauna anymore. Shauna! Or alternatively, Shauna explodes the snake. I'm okay with this. What was that? War God's Amulet. What on earth happened? I don't know. But anyway, we are safe. We should think about how to get out of here. We'll be fine when we get to Bale. I think. Alright, so this War God's Amulet, you say, increases hit rate for attacking by 20%. Like, but it's at 100%, so why? I mean, you don't need it. But at the same time, nobody else is using it, so enjoy. Anyway, whole point of every... Oh, hey, apparently R1 turns that on and off. The whole point of everything I've been talking about. It's just like JRPGs for a long time have been trying to avoid just being turn-based. And like, I think they seemed pretty happy to be turn-based early on. Like, Dragon Quest is like a single hero versus single enemy situation. Final Fantasy was set up as like, here's your standard D&D adventuring party of 4 going out against, groups of enemies. So like, they had their own flavors and variations and stuff.
Spinning pain.
And then, like, Final Fantasy eventually evolved to have, like, the active time battle system, and then you have Super Mario RPG bringing in, like, the timed hit system, and, like, overall, you have RPGs trying to be more than just, like, back-and-forth turn-based affairs. I do miss my encounter gauge on on the map. Okay, no, it is a different fight music over here. Okay.
Spinning pain.
Okay, bye, yellow bird. Got nothing. Indil's Castle, capital, Bale. Wait, it's me. Portraitist girl.
Oh my god, it's Sir Lavitz. Oh, Sir Lavitz, please let me draw your portrait again. Oh, don't move. It'll be done soon. Don't move. Yes, here you go.
Isn't it a little too handsome?
I don't think so.
Thank you. I'll treasure this.
Okay. I love painting.
That's good, because that is apparently your character trait. I love taking things from people's houses. Yep. I have no idea what that text box said. That's what I get for randomly tapping X trying to find things in random people's houses. Is there a reason to be back here? And also, it looks so real. Anyway, so I don't know, JRPGs have been trying to be more than just turn-based affairs for a long, long time, and this is just like another entry in that concept. And what I've been trying to say the entire time is that, like, to some degrees, it is succeeding. Like, it is obviously not just a turn-based affair, but it's also just a turn-based affair. But on top of it, it has, like, the timed hit system similar to Super Mario RPG, but not quite the same, and it's with every attack, which is neat, but also a little... I feel like it's going to get tiresome. Like, this is the beauty of like the Final Fantasy systems, where it's just like you get to the point where it's like, okay, these enemies are no longer trouble to me, so I can just like mash attack or whatever. There is like a certain comfort level that you hit at a certain point where it's just like, yeah, I just don't care anymore. And I feel like that's something that I'm not going to find here in this game ever. It's like, I'm always going to have to be on and paying attention and like hitting those timed hits for combat, always. And so far it's fun. I do feel like there's going to be a point where it becomes tiresome. 4 episodes in, and I'm already saying that. I have gone from, oh, I really like this, to this might become tiresome. We'll see. I don't know. I might be entirely wrong, and I'll have fun with it the entire way through, but it is very much a concern of just like, this game is 4 discs long, and every fight I'm going to have to do all of these timed hits. Yeah, okay. Anyway, to the left is the castle of Indels. It's a beautiful castle and the pride of Serdio. Drinks, give me more drinks. I think you've had enough, Banana Man. Every day is tense for us because Dole broke the truce. Give me a break, huh? What about it? It's about war. The war! Well, spirits? Yeah, I have good ones. 100D per bottle. Want it? Fine. Thanks. Hello, save point. My child fell in the battle. My grandchildren fell too. I have no more meaning in my life. It's 10G per night. You know what? We'll stay one night. Might as well actually get healed up. I am torn on the whole saving prospect because... of course I am. Basil and Sandora, which were originally one country, Serdio, have been at war for 20 years. Oh boy, Sir Lavitz, how have you been? Auntie was worried about you. Or? Oh, don't worry about it. King Albert will take care of it. Items are important. Buy. Earth, water. Oh boy, there's going to be two types of things. Harumph. I'm actually running out of item space. Kind of hard right now. Plenty of room for this nonsense. I have a lot of healing potions, I'm realizing. I probably don't need that many, but also I kind of want to hold on to those. Don't give up, skeleton. Interesting that doors are marked different colors. I'm guessing yellow is supposed to mean in, blue is supposed to mean shop. Lavitz's father, Servy, was a man of too much integrity. If he had recovered from the betrayal of a dear friend, he wouldn't be dead. This is Slambert. Welcome to the Slambert Plaza. It is dedicated to the father of Lavitz, who is called the Lance of Slambert. In the water well. Alright. Cool. Seems to be shared by the houses around here. Just found some stardust. Before Sergio split, there was a knight named Graham. I think he was still alive in Sandora. Alright, well, I have a doorbell, so hang tight. I'll be right back. Okay, so actually, I do need to scram. So, unfortunate timing for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go back to the end and save. But yeah, apparently stuff is happening, so I need to scram. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Bryce. This has been VHS Play. We'll explore the rest of this place at the start of next episode. Thank you for watching. Yeah, bye. Have yourself a lovely evening.